Please welcome Geoff Steel, everybody. Hello. Sorry, that was really anticlimactic. Carl was like, I'm going to hit the music. I thought he might fade it out. Just went, cool, good luck. Okay, cool. That's how I like to roll in life anyway. Just jump straight in. Because if I don't jump straight into things, I generally don't do them. Or they wait for a long time. Are you the same? Yeah. Excellent, excellent. I like your work, that's good. Straight in and out of the crowd work. Crowd work wise, thank you guys for moving further down, by the way. I won't be talking to you too much, you can all relax. I might just bounce an idea off you as I'm talking. Like this guy handled very well. I said something, he goes, yep, fully agree, absolutely. You've been pulled over a lot, haven't you? Yeah. Best way out of getting pulled over, just go, yeah, no, absolutely. I was drinking. Driving too fast, sorry. But yes, I'm excited to be here, Purple Turtle. It's a lot like myself. It was looking fucking awful at one point. But then, through some magic, it pulled itself back and became the beautiful flower that we see before us now. Because this is, I mean, entertainment-wise now, they've got music in here, there's like video games, I think, I don't know, because every time I'm in here, I'm blast drunk. Not now, because working. Back in the old days though, working wouldn't stop me drinking. It would encourage me to do it a little bit, just so my customer service skills were there. Really, because sometimes people can grate you, but a little bit of drink, you skip to your dead-end job, like, hi, how can I help? As opposed to what do you want? But yeah, I mean, I'm now to say, I tried to be wild back in the day. I don't honestly think it was for me. It just didn't fit. I tried to be wild, like going out, partying and that. But I've really discovered the beauty of a good fleece now. That's where I am in life. I think I'm ready for my future ahead of me. I'm getting married next weekend. Yes. And then the future is who knows from here, but I'm excited and it's good. And if we have teenagers later in the future that are going out and stuff, I couldn't be happier to stay at home and just wait for them to be ready to get picked up. That's my life. I love it. The missus can go out with her friends and be like, woo! Mum's on tour, or whatever the fuck they do, right? I'll be at home, mate, I'll just be there, I'll have some shitty food from the supermarket that I'm not normally allowed because we're worried about my physique, right? And I'll just watch some TV programmes. It's actually what I did last night. She went to see Magic Mike. I think the videos I saw, they kept their trousers on, so thank God she didn't see a real one and ruined the wedding. I thought, oh, that's cool. So I had some food, some healthy food, a salad and that, right? And I watched some TV. I thought I watched something just easy watching, so I haven't got to get too involved. And I stumbled across a magical programme. It was called Escape to the Chateau. Are you familiar with it?
Yeah.
Isn't it fantastic? If you haven't seen Escape to the Chateau, I fully suggest it. It's this lovely couple, right? And they have not escaped to the chateau, they've moved to France and bought a big castle, right? It's worth it to see him, the husband. For those of you who don't know, his name is Dick Strawbridge. I misheard it at first, I thought it was Dick Drawbridge, I was like, greatest name ever. But Dick Strawbridge. Lieutenant Colonel Richard, I'm better than fucking you, Strawbridge. With the greatest moustache I have ever seen in my fucking life. I'll give you a second to Google it. It's that good. It looks like, you know, if you go to an old, like, village hall, church hall, something like that, they have that broom in the corner that's been there since 1971. And the bristles are no longer gadoosh, they're like, yeah. from active sweeping. That's what it looks like. It covers his mouth. And he is a glorious man. He is the real man that I want to be in the future. He's not chiseled. He's not got a six-pack. He's fucking fat and pleased about it. He has a good fleece with a hole in it from doing work and shit. These two make me feel lazy. They're like, Chateau in ruin, I'll fix that. It took me 2 years to reseal the bath. It's not even fucking difficult. See, you're the same. I'm sorry I brought it up. Now you're going to get elbowed all the way home. 2 years, not 2.5. I'm sorry. But do you find this though, like, when you do a bit of DIY, do you find yourself comparing it to other people's and you're around their houses? I made the mistake. I did the reseal of the bath, and I felt bad about myself. I was like, this looks shit. I was feeling confident. I'd done the line, and then I scraped off. I was like, oh, you fucked it. It's not any good anymore. I went to my mate's house, who's just moved recently into a big fuck-off new build house, where everything's done by professionals, to a level that we can't cope with. Right? And I was like, oh, it looks really shit. But then I went to my dad's house. And I saw his work, and I was like, yeah, you fucking amateur. Because you start off, right, when you start doing your own DIY, which I've only started recently, right, and I'm feeling good about it, you start with painting. You've got to break yourself in slowly. You do a bit of plumbing, hopefully you don't do what I do and turn the kitchen into a water feature. But you just start and build up, and I mean, I do it all through YouTube. That's how I get my instructions on DIY now. It's all YouTube. It's not like the good old days when my father was younger. I used to go to the pub and be like, does anyone know how to grout? And you had to hope the fucker wasn't lying. And then copy his full instructions that you had to write down in pen. But now I've got a video and I just go from there. But I feel a bit arrogant with it though. Because they're like, you will need the following tools. And I'm like, will I fuck? I'll just use the edge of shit. That's what I'll do. That's right, because like the resealing of the bath, right? Surprisingly straightforward. But not beyond being able to fuck it up completely. So there you had like I'd done all the stuff, I'd listed it and I'd remembered it, so I looked professional and didn't go in the DIY store going, excuse me, you did up. I just went in and was like, right, covered that and that. And oh, hello, there was a kit, a starter kit for people resealing their bath. It had all the little tools in it, made the plastic down. This will help you get it off. This will help you get it back on. I was like, I don't want to buy that. But like, I don't know what I'm fucking doing, even though I don't know what I'm fucking doing. You've got to dress a bit scruffy to go DIY, sure, I think. So I think, oh, he's clearly in the trade somewhere. Yeah, I put some boots on. Fleece, bit of a hole. Oh, yeah. Hello. You just hope you don't say anything wrong, so they know that you're a fucking idiot. But I'll get to buy power tools as well, that's better, isn't it? Also as well, like, if a proper tradesman turns up, you just feel like a tea lady. Hello! Yeah, I don't know who tried to seal the bath before. Fucking idiot, right? Would you fix it? But yeah, no, these guys though, they make me feel lazy because they do everything. Like his wife was like upholstering the house and everything. She does fantastic work, but she's one of these modest people that really gets on your tits. She's like, I don't really know what I'm doing, but I just like to give it a go. It's like, fuck off, that's professional work. We don't make me look stupid, right? But the one I watched wasn't the original version that I thought I was going to watch, where I could watch them rebuild the chateau and get some ideas for home. This was, people would message in and be like, I'm having a bit of trouble, I want to repaint my door, can you help? They clearly haven't heard of YouTube and have 6 to 8 months to wait for a TV show to tell them how to paint the door. Fine. Right? And they're doing that. But then it sort of, I don't know if it's me, but like, if you get a bit older, you get a bit more like emotional or open to emotion. I know none of the guys who admit to it, but just blink twice if you agree. Right? No, I do. Because they had this thing, right? This lovely young lady, right? Who messaged him, and she was sort of like, I really want to fix my record player. I gave it a go, but it's not quite working. Can you help me out? Because I really want to play a record that my grandma used to sing to me when I was little. Pulling at the heartstring, right? That wasn't the bit that got me, right? So he talks her through it, and he builds his own record player out of bits around the house. Twat, right? So he teaches her, and then she sends a video back, and she's like, oh, I think I've managed it. Turns it on, it's like, ooh, and it's like, oh, it's working, right? And she's like, oh, well done. And she's like, thank you, I'm so pleased, thanks for your help. And he's sort of like, how clever are you? Oh, so clever. So many people wouldn't have even tried to give that a go, and you did it. I was like, I want him as my daddy. I love that. That'd be great, wouldn't it? But I grew up at a different time. I grew up in an area I like to call between genres. The cane had been removed from school, so they weren't allowed to hit kids anymore. But if they threw something and it hit you, grey area, it's fine, right? So, parents in my day as well, they were still allowed to sort of do the smack thing. In public, they might go a bit harder because they've got an audience. They're like, fuck him up! Right? So, but I understand it now because I thought about it, and I think the reason all the parents then were so on edge is not for lack of entertainment for the kids, like tablets and that. It's just that nothing fucking worked, did it? Back in the 90s, nothing fucking worked. You get in a car now, boom, it starts. It doesn't matter how it starts. You turn the key, you press a button, you whistle. Who knows, right? It just starts. In them days, you had to get out a bit earlier than you wanted to leave. Then you'd have to start the car and talk to Jesus at the same time. Please, for the fucking love of God, shut up! Is it not starting? Who fucking asked you? You're a mechanic, are you? Body shots, otherwise the school will write to us again. It's great. Cars then, exciting. They had all sorts of things. They had a thing called a choke on it, some of the younger people in the room. It's the lever you pull out creates magic. I don't know, it's something to do with an oil mixture in the car. But it was just a lot of bells and whistles to get this thing moving. You had to put a blanket on it so it would be warm in the morning. Now, I bought a new car, guys, it's what's happened. I love that car. My last car, I'd had enough of it. I'd spent too much money on it. I tried fixing it myself. Several times, which I will do with my own car. I will try and fix my own car. I will suggest I might be able to fix the missus' car, but I won't actually try. Because if that goes wrong, bad. If I try and fix my own car and it falls to shit, I'll forgive myself immediately. That's fine. Drive down the road, bang, smoke, clattering. You didn't know what you were doing, Geoff, it's okay. We've learned a lesson today. It was in such a bad state when I handed it, because I handed it to them as a sort of part exchange. It wasn't fucking worth it for the money they're offering me. But I didn't care. I was still that day just going, just don't snap in half on the way there. Because Halbert's Auto said, that fucked me over. There we are. Right. Because they said they fixed the problem at the back, and then this problem appeared at the front after servicing an MOT, so why wouldn't you fucking miss it, right? And it was all making noises, and then it just went. Oh. So I had to get towed home, which is fun. You ever met the towing guy before? What a fucking prick that guy. Fucking Mr. Expert. So what's happened? The front's broken. I think it's the suspension. Spring's still there. I wasn't fucking doubting the spring's still there. It's making a noise and I'm not driving it any further. Put it on the truck and let's take it down to Halford so I can get fucked in the house again. And it didn't even sound right after they fixed it, which is a real shame because I think the point of handing your old car over, right? I just wanted to do a big skid in it. Just one time. I was saying goodbye, it wasn't mine anymore. Bollocks. Just take to a big empty car park somewhere. Make sure no one's around. Whoa. Didn't do it, because I thought the suspension goes again. I'm going to have to talk to this guy again. I don't know what happened, really? Because there's a big black line from your tyres around there. Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, the other thing as well is, right, I didn't even intend to buy a new car. They got me. I don't know if it's the people pleaser in me, because I am a people pleaser. Too much so. Gets me in trouble almost, I think. I went to the in-laws' grandparents' house, right, to help move all the furniture out of the house. I'm that guy. I was doing that, he was like, do you want some food? I was like, I love some food. And I will eat whatever food you put in front of me. Fortunately, it was fucking delicious, so that wasn't a problem, right? Because sometimes I'm like, this tastes disgusting, just force it down, so you don't hurt anyone's feelings. You're like, oh, they're like, oh, you like that? Well, what? I'm full. Like, you won't even be full. You're like, I'm just going to hit McDonald's on the way home and cry. Oh, dear. No, but he offered me this drink, right? I've not heard of it before. I think it's called Sorrel. It might not be. It was something like that. It's a red drink. And it tastes like something you shouldn't be having. I don't know what it is. I think so. I thought, these berries are poisonous, but if we squash them down enough, who knows? So I had to decide, go, check if that isn't too sweet. I was like, don't worry, I like sweet things. No! Thank you. Just ready to back some, just like, this is all those years of drinking has finally paid off. Do you want to have a drink? No! I'll never drink here again, thank you. If I had made alcohol taste like that, I probably wouldn't have bothered. But yeah, so yeah, like I say, I bought this new car, right? I had no intention of buying the car, right? I'd gone there with the missus to buy her a new car, because hers was also in dire straits. I didn't fix that one. That's not on me. It was just the age of the car. And she deserves a new car anyway. She works hard. So she's like there, and just before she bought hers as well, just as a side note, just like, I think I can afford it. I was like, of course you can afford it, it's fine. Right? But anyway, while she's doing all her buying a car stuff that takes far too long for my liking, I'm 5 years old at heart, always. I'm just walking around the showroom, looking at stuff I can't afford, which is pretty nice. I'll just pretend I can afford stuff in here, that'll be good. Sit in the driver's seat. Shut up, you kids! Whoa. Right. That's when they get you. Salesman. The vultures of all fucking morality came over to me. Do you like that car? Oh, I'm just sat in it. I already have one. It's like, I think this looks good on you. I could never afford this. Maybe one day. Today could be that day. I could give it a little drive. That's where they really fucking got me. It wasn't even him and his salesman skills, right? It's like, I was just walking to the car just going, what the fuck are you doing? Because I know what I'm like, people pleaser. I'll buy the fucking thing and work it out later. I have no business having this car, right? So I sort of get in it, right? And yes, the drive was very nice. It had lots of bells and whistles, and I felt pretty good in the driver's seat. Well, maybe one day if I work really hard, I can get one of these. Then it happened. The missus and the future sister-in-law, they got in the back of the car. And they both went at the same time. There isn't a man alive in this room who doesn't hear that and go, I need this in my life. Because no one got in my old car and went, who went, oh, shit. Hold on to something. We're getting ready. So I bought it, and you know what? I now know what some women feel like on a one-night stand, because they're all very nice. They're like the financial guy coming out and going, yeah, no, it's going to be great. He's in great shape, by the way, and has blue eyes that I frankly got lost in. I didn't hear the legal shit that I was supposed to be fucking listening to, which means I'm going to lose everything in a few months from now. You heard it first. It's just sort of this dreamy, studly guy. I'm not even gay, but Jesus Christ. Woo! They did go, ooh, I'm buying a fucking car, and I bought it. What's it get? I'm financially ruined. I always wanted to be thin, so that's good. I've priced myself out of the market for takeaways now. That's kind of why that was useful watching the DIY show as well, because he was like, we can make a bed out of wooden pallets. I was like, fucking write this shit down. We're going to need this in the future, because everything in my house from now on is homemade. Everything. It doesn't matter anyway, because how long does it take kids to work out their kids are fucking idiots and know what they're doing anyway? You just assume they're fine. You go, no, they know what they're doing. Dad's really good at woodwork. He's out of money because he bought a car and you fucking law. You're just going to enjoy it while it's there. But yeah, financially stupid idea. Especially around the time of a wedding. It's fucking expensive too. I keep getting introduced to expensive shit. I'm going to have to run to the hills and change my name. But yeah, it's just quite good. So I started to do too many bougie things. You know what I mean? I've got the car, I've got to live the lifestyle now. This is from Matalan, who has to know that? No one. Trousers, Tesco, Pfizer. It actually might be River Island, but someone bought them before me. So it's illegal loophole. That's how I'm dressing from now on. It's just Christmas presents from here on out. What are you wearing for Christmas? I've got Christmas socks on right now. It's nearly the summer. Over there, a bit of excitement, a bit of an arrangement. That's an old school bottle, that is. The cap isn't attached. Because that's the new thing, isn't it? The recycled bottles. And don't forget, you can recycle this, as if we fucking removed them before. Also, who lost lids regularly here? Anyone? No, no one. And I was like, shit, where did the lid go? Oh, poor one. But now I'm old school, but I've reused that, and that's tap water from home. Because of the car. You think I'm going to buy a bottle of Evian now? You're fucking kidding me. Someone gifted me one for Christmas. It's getting used for the full year till next year. And I'll be like, get me a Voss one, let them know. I thought I'll get a haircut for the wedding as well. Nice, new sleek haircut. It's a work in progress. We've got one session there, so good luck. I decided to go a bit more posh, a bit more upmarket. A lot more fucking upmarket, to be honest. I used to get my hair cut by any cunt with scissors. Right, you have scissors? And clippers, fuck yeah, let's sit in this alleyway and see what happens. Right? And then we moved to a nice place in our new house. Financially fucked, completely. If I win the lottery, it's not even going to cover this. But I was like, I'll try out the Turkish barbers and see what that's like. And it's just, I've said it in previous things, but it's SAS training, Special Forces training. You just get beaten up for an hour because someone decided to be a hairdresser, didn't want to say they were gay. Fine. But don't have to roughhouse me, put a towel around my head, drown me in the sink to wash my hair. I'm just shouting out bank details and let it stop. I'm not that guy, okay? I'm a princess and I should be treated. Right? So I was like, right, I'm going to go market for this. I went, Tony and Guy. Yes. That's the response I was looking for. You are the girls in the back of the car now. I'll never stop going to Tony and Guy after that response. I don't go very regularly because it's fucking expensive, but I mean, it's not like women's haircut expensive, because women's haircut, this is beyond entry level pricing. But for me, I used to get my haircut for £6 because it was £6 because the till was broken and stuck on £6. And, it's just £6. I can't lie to the tax man, okay? But yes, I was like, oh, I'll try this out. This is good. So I went in. I booked online. Got to be with the times now. All the technology. It's wonderful, making things easier. I don't even have to drive my car anymore. That's where technology's at. Before, I used to drive and change gear like a loser. Not anymore. My car's gone, don't worry about that. You've got money worries. I'll do the gears. I might get to a hill and think, oh, better put the handbrake on. We might be here a while. My car's gone, don't worry about that either. It's a little button here, it's called auto hold. I'll do your handbrake work for you. You just think about how wonderful this car is. And how you're going to buy another one in 4 years when the credit runs out. You dirty boy. No. So I was like, right, okay. I went for the most expensive hairdresser. I don't know that he's the best. But he charged the most, so logic suggests we follow the breadcrumbs. He's the guy. Now, I have a thing in life where I like lunatics. It's my favourite thing. They find me everywhere. I could be in the most normal place in the world, and one would just appear. They're always holding a plastic bag full of stuff. Oh. No! Can't not say hello back. People pleaser. They just start telling me random shit about their life. I swallowed a shoe once. Go on then. So I used to drink. I bumped into these people and just said, fucking write it out, right? I thought, I won't cut that with Tony and Guy of this wonderful place. I went in there and it was already lunatic enough, right? I've been to hairdressers before. We've seen them. They have those special chairs where they go, if you're tall, if you're short, that. It was the same chair, sinks in front of you, if you need it. I go in there and it is one of the sexiest places I've ever been, and I've been to Norway. Everything's completely clean. There's no special chair, just a regular chair, kind of artsy, like, you can sit here and look fabulous if you like. They don't just put that like fucking cape on you, that chokes you out. They're like a gown. It's got fucking arms on it, mate. I can make phone calls if I have a fucking business or something. I could do anything, yeah? Play Candy Crush, whatever. No. Just a regular chair by a mirror with a little table in front of it. And then, after a bit of a consultation, just get your hair washed first. Okay. I'm prepared. Got my nose plugged with goggles. Bring it on, guys. Bring it on. I'm fucking ready. Let's go. They escort me over to a chair. There's a sink behind it with an also delicate edge to it. You can just roll your neck over there. Oh, yeah. They massage your head. I'm not even drowning at this point. Not even a little bit. Just washing my hair on. This feels good. Give me a special towel. Go back to your chair. Go back over there. Want coffee and a biscuit? Do whatever. This is worlds away from where I'm supposed to be, guys. I'm not this guy, but I can be for a price. And every hairdresser I've been to, it's the clippers. They get the clippers out and they talk to you, it's over. This guy had a leather suitcase box type affair with many, many scissors in it. There's no need for this many scissors to exist in the world, let alone for this guy. And he goes, I don't use the clippers. Why is that? Should have asked him. He goes, well, the clippers, you see, they go this way. The scissors, they go this way. That's better. That's the fucking same. The fuck is the difference there? That's the same. He's selling me this. Oh, I'm happy to go for it. Why not? Right? And then he's sort of like, oh, where'd you work? And I made a mistake of just saying I worked a place. Dickhead. Because then he used that as entry to start talking about how the government's controlling us. I was like, here you are. Bit more of a fancy bag, you threw me some false hope. I didn't see that coming, that's okay. Okay, there's lizard people, you don't have to pay for things. What? But needless to say, I'll be going back again before the wedding. Because I need that shit in my life, that's hilarious. But yeah, then I guess after the wedding, prepare myself a future life. This might involve children. I'm not sure I'm ready, but I am ready. I'm very laid back, guys. This could be helpful when dealing. I've dealt with drunk people, they're the same as toddlers, right? They're just lunatics, and I've just got to stay calm. I do worry though, because I have this horrible feeling I'm going to end up in a house full of girls. It's a fucking nightmare. There you go. How have you still got a full head of hair in a house full of girls? Just, you've got a really good shed, is that what it is? Yes. Building a shed. He doesn't use the shed, you don't fucking know that. Fucking 3 o'clock in the morning. Hold it together, guy, hold it together. We've got this. Ooh, okay. YouTube video on homemade hair plugs, here we go. Let's move from the back to the front. And I'll let them know, if I keep it short around the sides, everyone will know what's... Yeah, I'm terrified. There's all these moral questions around children as well. Like, because my missus, she goes on this gossip site, local gossip site. It's on Facebook. It's just a local gossip girls group. And there is many questions on that website. They're just sort of like, traffic looks bad. I couldn't get a fresh baguette at Tesco. Does anyone else know where I could go? Hey, what time does Asda open on a Sunday? Google it, you whore! Jesus! Damn this people. Whew. But yeah. But they do occasionally have like a moral question. Like, it was, I don't know why they share their business so much though. But one of them was like, just want a bit of advice, girls. They say girls, they're like 50, whatever. Doesn't matter. So they're like, Our daughter is 15 and she's wanting to go running in the evenings. I don't think it's a good idea. The father seems less bothered. What do you guys think? I don't think it matters what we think, does it? We're just trying to prove that you're a good parent. But I did think about that, and I think it does ultimately depend on how many daughters you have. If you've got more than one, I'm guessing, then the first one you're like, careful, don't go outside, there's beasties out there. You're like, who knows what could happen, I can't think of it, stay home. And if you've got like more than two, you're like, fuck it, go. Go running, I don't give a fuck. Wear a miniskirt whilst running. You're not my son, and never mind. What my dad used to say to me. Yeah, I mean, I did, because that was sort of like a question, and I was just sort of like, I don't know, I guess just, I might go with them. As if that's going to fucking help me. Did I ever learn Kung Fu? No. They're just as screwed, I just get to witness it this time. And I have to go home and explain to the wife. She got kidnapped. Did you not try and stop them? No. I did try, I went, help! No one came. I thought at no point in both of us getting kidnapped. I wouldn't be able to tell you that we're missing, and you'd worry. So I thought, admin-wise, better that I come back here and talk to you about what happened. So that's probably not a good idea. I'm not fighting anyone. There's no point in letting them fight. Just saying sorry. I'm sorry. What are you? If someone was like, what are you going to do about it? I would cry, probably. I will cry and I will hold your leg like a child. And you will die of embarrassment before I fucking do. I wear a fleece on a Wednesday. No hole in it because I'm a pussy. But I didn't think about it. Because when I was a kid, my parents were like, you should go to work immediately. So from the age of like 12, 13, I'm off on the paper round. Doesn't sound too bad, does it? My parents live in the middle of the fucking woods, guys. I had to leave at 5:30 in the morning. My parents couldn't give a fuck about me or my brother. They're like, go ahead. Right? People think I'm gorgeous now. Should have seen me then. I was Michael Jackson's wet dream of a boy. Blonde hair, blue eyes, little bag of newspapers. Ooh, get the van, guys. Just hopping in. Kill the newspaper. Didn't fucking happen though. So I guess they were right in the end. Someone did steal my scooter, but that serves me right for riding a fucking scooter, doesn't it? Yeah. Maybe we all learn something from that. Can we just get a blanket warning now on celebrities? Just don't go near them if you don't want to get fucked in a dungeon, maybe. Just a blanket. There isn't a thing a celebrity can do nowadays that would shock me at all. If like you found out, like, the Harry Potter chap, Daniel Radcliffe, if he had like a shed full of transvestites, you'd be like, of course he does. He's Harry fucking Potter. He's clearly a lunatic. Could you imagine? The amount of people just going like sort of thinks he's done well with a girl, right? Good part in every guy's life. Like goes back and she's like, have you got the cape and the wizard thing? Yes. Just a blanket warning. I don't feel like too bad. The victim shouldn't feel bad, right? You were coaxed into it. Some of you are probably people pleasers. If Whitney Houston would have approached me when I was 14, do you want to be a sex slave? In my house, live rent free. Yes. Yes, I fucking do. Let's go. She might have lived. I'd have been in the bathtub with her. I believe children of future. Teach the world. I believe the How angry I was. I loved Michael Jackson. And my parents were like, he wouldn't want to meet you. Fucking widow. But I lived. Just read your bedtime story. You don't need drugs to go to sleep. This does meander off too far sometimes. Yeah, I think if you're a celebrity, just stay away from the public. That's why I'm not famous. I'm too fucking boring to be famous anyway, despite the exciting car that I keep mentioning. I drive it. I feel like I've stolen it. I'm like, who the fuck sold me this? As soon as that first payment comes out, I'm going to realise I'm a fucking idiot. But yeah, it's all good. Where's my drink gone? Over here. Bit lost. Not good at geography. Do get lost. I want to be good at geography and like know places, but sat-nav has broken me for life. Like, do you remember back in the old days, like guys would have a map and they could read it and find their way places, conversation. I've googled my own house before, from within a couple of miles of it, because I don't know my local roads. I've lived there for 4 years. I get lost within 2 miles of my own house. I am fucking useless. But that's okay. I'm slightly less useless than my dad appears to be, which I've only found out recently. Because he was helping me do DIY, and never again. He's too fucking slow to do DIY. He insists on doing dumb shit like measuring. What are you measuring for? They want to make sure it's right. Yeah. I want people to go, who did that? I did that. Nice work. Well done. Because if it's too good, people will be like, you're a liar, you're not a professional, and we can't trust you anymore. Also, it really upsets me, right? He tries to encourage me to do things for myself. So I had a problem with one of the radiators at the front. Just a valve thing, right? But that's beyond my capabilities, even with YouTube. I only have so many towels in the house, right? He's like, no, we'll give it a go. I'll come round. I've done this before, he hasn't. And I'll help. Okay? So he comes round, and he starts dripping just a bit. He's like, oh, I don't really want to go any further and make it worse. You should get that fixed though, as soon as you can. What the fuck have you done? Not even a full leak. And knowing my rate of work, that's going to turn into a fucking hole all the way to New Zealand. And the other thing as well is, right, he fucks up, right? Like, he's dealt with other things, like doors, got them wrong as well. Right? And I've got to be like good modern day parents going, it's okay, buddy. We all make mistakes, don't worry. Right? Actually, he had something in his hair once, I went like that, and he went, so we're in the kitchen. This is the moment I'm going to, like, sort my revenge on him. Yeah, do you want a coffee? Yes! Fucking winning. Right? But yeah, I just got to let it go. He wants to be that guy. Do what he did back in the day, which every parent did, it's fine. Just go, naughty daddy! Who's a naughty daddy? Dripping in my house now. Go to your room. I guess he's going to drive home. He's got heated seats, no, we're right. Didn't have heated seats, just cold wooden chairs, which is fine. It's going surprisingly well. I did go, I'm just reading this because fuck it, why wouldn't you? Because I wrote a couple of ideas down last night. I thought, fuck, if you run out, if you just throw one of these ideas out, see how they work. Do it at a really awkward point. That's what I like to do. Just get on there, this guy really knows what he's doing. And I do. I thought, I don't want to miss out on some of the gold I wrote down last night. Let's try one of them now. I think I've actually covered almost everything on there. That's very good. You think, eh? But no, look, I do this all the time at bus stops. I tell you what though, right? I did go clubbing recently. I don't know why. I was with some people and they were like, do you want to go to this club? And I said, yes. So if I say no, someone might not like me and then I would have to face that. I know. But yeah, so when clubbing, right? Now, clubbing back in, when I used to go clubbing, I don't want to say back in my day, I feel too old. I'm not even old. 37, that's fine. So don't do that face. Like, it's not that fine. Just bought the new car, did you? Having a midlife crisis? Might be. Going clubbing as well, that's another side. Because yeah, back in my day, when we used to go clubbing, right, it was on. I mean, just drinking and lights and stuff to distract the aggressive ones. Like you go to the bar, it's just like rammed full of people trying to get in, right? And there'd be some like pretty girls up by the bar going, "Can I have a drink next, please?" You have like that guy that's full sure of himself behind the bar. He's just like shirt sleeves rolled up, button down too far, going, "Ladies, what can I get you?" "Yeah, can I have a drink? I've been here half hour." Right? Like you get your drinks and then you can't hear each other, it's so fucking loud in there, and it's great, and then they're like, "Turn on the bubbles," and then bubbles come out. It was chaos, didn't know what had happened, and because of this, since 2005, I've had ringing ears, right? And that's fine, because I went too often. Now, I went clubbing, I was like, alright, a bit old for this, should be at home, watching a nice documentary on Channel 4, eating some crisps, not too many crisps, put them in a bowl, let the world know you're sophisticated. Someone looks through the window, don't be a slob eating out of the bag. I'll lick the bag after, monster. If no one's around, fuck it, who cares? Right. Got the Ring doorbell as well, so I can see the missus coming back. Just go, "Oh shit, trousers on. Get the bowl, get the bowl." "Hello, darling." Just watching a documentary. On Naked Attraction. You see Naked Attraction? That's fucking mental. Trying to be on a TV show, yes. You just have to be completely nude and hope that someone picks you. What does that achieve? Fuck all, who cares? But there is a man in his pants eating cheesy Watsons that needs this. So I was like, okay, I can do this, I can go clubbing. And I go in. And I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Tables and chairs everywhere. They didn't have tables and chairs. They'd bring out a chair if someone passed out from too much whatever, right? Like, get a chair, we haven't got any. Buy one. You just stack some coats here or something, right? Tables and chairs everywhere. So they just sit at the table, ordering off of a code, getting drinks that way. There's no queue at the bar either. If you go to the bar, they're confused by what you're doing there. "Oh, you knew? I wanted a drink." You want to get the app on the phone. Fucking lie. I'm here, if you're there, card machine. Say that again to you. Card machine. Drinks. Come on, please. Right? I've got to get an app on my phone now. We're sat just at tables. No one's interacting with each other. Which is probably good, given my track record. There's bound to be a guy in there with a plastic bag. You think he cares about the tables? I don't think so. So I just sat at the tables, right? There's some of the young kids of today there. I'm obviously with the parents now, because they're 7. So they're all like 20. Should be having fun. Didn't think against the bin, but no, they're here, the table service. And this blew my mind, right? We used to have a great time, no cameras. Or one dickhead would have a camera, and you'd be fucking hot dialing the next day going, delete everything. Delete everything. Did you get a picture of me with when my tit fell out? Whilst we were waiting for a taxi? Please delete it. Right. But now, right, there's sort of sat at the table, we're not even talking to each other. That's their phones. It's not someone who identifies. My phone's broken. Do you like it? Dick pic. That's how we used to do it back in the day, isn't it, mate? I do. But they just like, they're all on their phone, and then they get up, right? And they've got like a full set of photography equipment with them to have a little photo shoot. Without mentioning to anyone, realistically, they might mention to themselves, I couldn't fucking hear them. They're probably texting each other or something, right? They get up, they got a big bright bastard like that one, like boom, and like boom, 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 holding their drink and stuff. And they sit back down, start playing their phone again. What the hell are you doing? Have fun, guys. I'm glad I grew up when I did. I say grow up, it's a loose term. But yeah, just had a photo shoot. And sat down. And they get Ubers home. Because none of them get taxis anymore. Or, I don't know, it might not be Ubers. You know, I'm the designated driver now. Because I know too much. You don't want me drinking and having car keys anywhere near me. That used to be my thing back in the day. I was out, like just out, like, I come meet us down the pub. I was like, yeah, I'll have a soft drink. Like, you not having a drink? Yeah. Yeah, I will have a drink. I'll just have a scotch. Whiskey. Those cocktails, that's one of those. Just going to throw my car's keys in the bushes. Camp in the car park. Start looking for them in the morning. That's how I used to roll. But yeah, my mind was completely blown. These kids are going to have no social skills, and that concerns me. But I didn't love that. Imagine how cheap your night out would have been. You're not just making deals with the cash machine at 2 in the morning. That's what I used to do. So they didn't cash out, go, I can survive on 28p for the rest of the month. We're for a good time, not for a long time, right guys? Woo! Right, good morning. Shit. Gonna have to sell some stuff again. Didn't have a big car then, no, so it was alright. What I spent my money on. Going out and being stupid. But now, I'm in a world of responsibility and I like it. I don't have to go out anymore. And I can say to people, I'm the designated driver. Look at my big shiny car. You can't. Take it in now, it'll be gone soon. I'll be driving some clapped-out 1997 Nissan Micra in a week. Take it in. I'm taking pictures with it now, so I remember in the future. I'm going to hold that over my kids' heads. What daddy used to have. Or you turned up and took everything. I won't have to worry about going clubbing though, that's good. Yeah. Because apparently fuck all happens there. I don't have to worry. What are they going to do? Get pregnant over Twitter? Not even Twitter anymore. That used to be the big worry, wasn't it? Get people pregnant. I avoided that completely. I stayed a virgin forever. Until next weekend. And that's only if I behave. And even then, that's not going to happen. It's their version forever. And families here. So talk about this. Just walk away together from this. Everyone gets to the safe there. Safe then, we're back home. Do you have a nice house, mate? Is it good? Yeah? Nice. It's good to have a home. I like my house. Until it goes fucking wrong, and then I hate my house. Should have stayed renting that fucking box that I used to live in. Someone sold me a dream. She walked in and went, ooh, buying this one. Don't know what with. I'm just lying to every financial supplier I can get hold of. You got the money? Yeah. You pay it back? Sure. Why not? Who fucking knows? I'm fucking disgusted. Find myself being head of security, and I don't like that. Because a lot of people I've known over the years are like, don't worry about security, I've got some weaponry around the house. Oh, so you just supply for burglars now, dear? Is that what we're doing? Just, what am I doing with weapons? Like I say, I don't know Kung Fu. I went clay pigeon shooting and missed fucking everything. So I can't have a gun. You can't hit something with a shotgun. You're fucking so stupid, it hurts. So, no guns. No bats, because, you know, wake up in the morning, a bit tired, swinging that around. You can hurt yourself, can't you? So I thought about it, well, obviously this is my thing. I'm part of security. But let's work together, because things are better when you work together. So I bought a big fishing net. Like a trawling net. They used to catch many fish. Because I watched an old episode of Batman. A net will foil anyone. Even the most vicious of criminals can be foiled by a falling net. So just I'm a bed, I've got my net ready to go, and I've got some black clothing and a balaclava. So if we hear a noise, let's work together. Because you know how I like to come back and say someone's died? Let's go together. Otherwise I'll go missing and you'll worry. Oh, we won't worry. They offer the insurance. So we'll be walking through the house together. We'll keep the lights off. I've thought of it. Some night vision goggles, his and hers. Just walk through the house with a net. Not some lady called her net. She's our neighbour. She's lovely, but she's no help in the crisis. Walk through and capture them. That's as far as I thought it through, though. I don't know what we do after that. They're just likely to be mad. And if they have a knife, they'll cut through the net and we're both dead. But I figure as well, like, if there is global warming and there's flooding, we can live on the top floor and use it for vision. My car will be fucked by then. I did mention the car. You have to know about the car, right? It's all I have now. I have nothing else. Just the clothes I'm wearing and that car. I'm embarrassed to introduce myself to people I know with that car. I think he's doing well. I'm not. Fucked. I'm going around my house with a fucking net. Just staying up at night watching the ring doorbell. Who invented the ring doorbell? Who was that? Have you got a ring doorbell? You do? Still with a full head of hair. I'm just Let's try and trick him. What's your favourite destination in Turkey? He's good. That's what House of Women will do to you. Don't answer the questions. Then you'll be safe. Fair play. I hate the ring doorbell. I've turned the notifications off. I'm just going to keep it for evidence for the police. I don't need to be woken up or bothered at work. There's someone at the door. Do we know them? No. Are they robbing the house? Yes. Great. And then I get to watch everything leave. And it's got like the speak function on it, which is only good if you've ordered Deliveroo but didn't bother to get dressed yet. Just going, hang on, down in a second, right? Because otherwise you're just letting all your neighbours know, because it's loud as fuck. Just let all your neighbours know that you're out, and for quite a while. There's a delivery man hearing, just leave it by the bins. Yeah, well, he's clearly not out, and there's some free shit by the bins. You get one of those people going, no, we're actually out at the moment, could you come back? We'll be about 15 minutes. Go, 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 go. Just in the house, going, look at all this. Shh, go. What a net. And then the net will be on Gossip Girls going, did you see what's happening next door? Maybe the right racket. Young people, she's old as fuck. I look good though, but I've not had kids. I'm going to grill that guy later though. I don't know how he's managed that. Must be a fun life, not getting listened to. You find that with like dads that have daughters and a wife and stuff. They don't get listened to. That's why he's not talking to me. He goes, someone will cut me off. She'll hit me or something, and I'll have to stop talking. I've got thoughts and feelings too that I want to share with the world, but I can't. I'm going to go play golf just to voice it now. No. Honestly, I've had such a good day. This is life. And that's why 18 holes. We've got a lot of feelings to get out. I saw a mate of mine went to his wedding, and his uncle was there. He's in a situation not dissimilar to yours. He turned up with his wife and his daughters. So I'll say hello to my mate's mum, like, they're all chatting away. He throws in an idea, right? And gets one of, she didn't even look at him. Carries on talking, right? So they cut him off. He's mid-sentence. But he's so broken. He didn't stop. He just carried on talking. Despite no one was listening to him, quite clearly. I was like, that's going to be fucking me in the future. Picking them up late night. Is that lonely? You're in your car. They're all just talking to each other. It's good though, isn't it? I don't know what I'm doing to you, mate. Your hair falls out the way. Just preparing myself for the worst, and then it'll be fine. Good on you, fair play. You look like you've had a lot of success in life as well. Do you build your own stuff? Like you just get people to make it for you. It's a fucking real man right there. I like it for that guy with the moustache, it's just that's all I've got. I don't build it myself and fucked, I haven't got it. This guy's just got a blank checkbook. Yeah! Do you want a new kitchen, my dear? Of course you can. Have it. Boys will be around in the morning. Any questions before I go? Huh? What's the car? Thank you. Oh, you two been waiting for that. Okay, let's see how nice his car is. Let's humour him, he's clearly poor. It's an Audi Q5. No, you don't care, cool, fair enough. I give those to the help. What are you talking about? Huh? No, I'm not homosexual. It's petrol. Petrol. Not quite as handy as diesel, fair enough, but it's good. It's got pretty good mileage on it. You look completely unimpressed now. It's an Audi. How are you driving? Doesn't matter. No, a Ferrari. Fair enough. You've got a couple? Oh, your wife's got a car. Good work. That's a proper drinking man's response, that is. I don't need a car. I'm unreliable. I'll throw the keys, but I'll fucking find them. I'm like Bear Grylls after a few pints inside up. There they are! Take us all home! Woo! dear. That's my time for this day, guys. It's good, isn't it? Better do things during the day. Oh, it's fine. And now you can go out and enjoy yourselves, talk about what just happened, and that's good. You're not like falling around trying to find your car keys in a hedge. Anyway, I don't know how he worked it out, but I'm very fucking rich, but he did. Must be glowing off of me. Actually got a guy in the back room that puts hair on my head every morning. Let the world know that I have survived massively and have a gigantic I won't accept any other answers to that. What? That's always like, it's a thing for me, right? Because I said about Whitney Houston earlier, but that's because I'm a guy. Like, sex for girls the first time must be a lot more terrifying, I think. You go through school, there's like a lesson with like cucumbers, like put condoms on, and most people are going, then one shows up and they're like, no, that will fit. Back me up, Terry! You've been wonderful, guys. Have a good rest of the day. I'm Geoff Steel. Thank you very much.